Right, and this is a video to help with the Scratch Maze assignment. So for this problem, uh, for any problem actually, there usually is more than one possible solution. So one possible solution is to look at the cat and the maze as two separate, and the apple, as two separate objects that we can detect through the sensing blocks. And the particular one that we are going to look at is the touching. And there you can pick mouse pointer, edge, or the other objects listed in your program. That is the one that I'm going to recommend. But what about this touching color? Because there obviously are colors. So what happens if we try to use that? Well, let's take this out and use touching color and see what happens. Now, when we're in touching color, if you mouse over that and click on it, you get a little hand. And so you then find the color and click on it. Okay, so theoretically, anytime the cat touches that color, it should change its y coordinate by a -4. So let's see if that works. Looks like that is working. But what if we didn't? I used the darkest color right here, but what if we didn't do that? What if we clicked here? What if we went over here? Let's click on that again. And now let's stop and rerun the program. See, it goes through the maze. And that is the challenge or difficulty with using the color, because in this particular instance you have probably a slight gradation of color with the white and the blue right here. So I would not recommend that as an option. Again, it could work, but you really have to make sure that's the right color. The best option for this is to use touching maze. That will work every time. And so if we go here, we'll see now that our cat works flawlessly going through the maze. And the same is going to be true with the apple. When we get to touching the apple, we have to do something. And so we have the apple code sets to its location in Scratch-Cat. When touching apple, we play a sound, yay, and then we broadcast next maze. And we do that in order for this to say, when I receive next maze, next costume. Because remember, this is a sprite, and so all of the different maze levels are costumes. So that is a little bit of an overview. And again, you can see the nesting if statements here in order to make the program function correctly. Hopefully that adds a little bit of insight and help. Let me know if you have any more questions.